Welcome to Hot Mic in 30. I'm Nate Rodgers here with the wonderful, the very talented Beyonce Foxx.
These intros kill me, man. You used to say Beyonce Foxx.
Before we started this podcast, we said we were committed to just giving people 30 minutes, the latest on hip hop, politics,
sports.
But somebody, a little birdie told me.
Entertainment.
A little birdie told me there is a legend in the room.
Man, indeed he is.
Who is he? Tell us about him, Beyonce. Who is he?
Okay, Grammy-nominated, has written with some of the heaviest in the industry, platinum-selling artists.
Multiple.
The coolest, most humble, non-pretentious celebrity I've ever met
He
in
got
my
some
life.
good hair. He got some good hair.
He got that real good hair. And his style is good. We're going to get into that in just a little bit. But it is an honor to have Jon B on the podcast.
And he's churchy too, y'all. He don't say God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you.
times in the last hour. So, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming.
God bless you, homie. I get to be with you now.
Yeah,
for real.
this is.
It's all good, man. I appreciate you having me.
It's quite the honor.
Oh,
honestly,
the honor is mine.
honestly.
The pleasure is mine. Yeah.
Man, so let's get right into it, Nate.
Yeah.
This guy, a legend, an icon. Like I said, he's written for so many amazing artists and still in the game, 31 years
31
later.
years.
Well, let me ask you this, Jon, because your father was a music professor.
Yes.
Your mom was a concert pianist. So you have music in your DNA.
Yeah,
it's running all through those veins.
Like, we really were that musical family, if you will. My sister's a accomplished violinist. Went to Juilliard for her, and got a freaking master's degree in music and all that, and her doctorate in music actually. So she's a teacher of music, as well as my brother's a accomplished cellist as well. And I mean, so we really have like a in-house orchestra, if you will. Like my dad plays violin, my mother's a pianist. So together, if I wanted to literally put everybody in a room and, all right, you're gonna play this, you're gonna play this, you're gonna play this, we'd have a mini orchestra.
So of course we know you love the vocal aspect of it, but tell me about the musicality part of it. What do you get into?
Well, I mean, I'm a player. You know, I think that's been one of the secrets I think that I've kind of kept. I've never really put that really out there for people in a real way to understand keys and just making the songs. I mean, I'm a crafter of songs, so I'm playing the chords, I'm programming the drums, if not playing the drums, I'm playing the bass line down, I'm every aspect of the song, I'm stacking the chorus notes and as background notes, how to, harmonize and how to blend those, those tones together. So yeah, it's a one-stop shop with me.
We love it. We're going to talk about this new project in a second, but we have to talk. We got to celebrate these 31 years. I've got something in my pocket.
What you got, Nate?
Man, this is crazy right here, right?
A cassette tape.
It's a cassette tape
Jon
single.
B, I had it in my house.
That's the OG joint right there, man.
They don't know.
That is the original
Everybody
joint right
knows
there, man.
You from They Don't Know.
This is crazy.
Talk about what it is.
This was a double single right here. This was a double single. This is featuring Are You Still Down, featuring Tupac and They Don't Know on the same cassette. We really wanted to make it like a one-stop situation, Both songs were hitting at the time.
This was pure 90s, right?
96.
96, okay.
And this is right
Those
after.
songs are still hitting. What you mean at the
She's
time?
still
Still hitting. I still play them every day. I'm
I can't believe you got that cassette, man. I'm about to take that, man.
From my girlfriend. He's going to sign this before I leave.
Yeah, but that's amazing. That's amazing.
But Jon, take us back here. So when we look at the music industry, because for the majority of your career, mostly independent, right? Will you say that there were some things that you kind of gave up being an independent artist?
Well, I mean, those are the years I was on the Epic record label, and all of my most the biggest success that I've seen is all under Epic Records, and it was a trip to go to make that transition in like 2001. After I had the song "Don't Talk" that had come out, I wrote and produced that as well, and to have the label sort of like kind of back up from me a little bit with the promotion of the album and things that I saw that were kind of going wrong, for me. It was like, man, I'm way more successful than this. Why? I got songs with Nas and Faith Evans. Why aren't we promoting this more? I backed up. I digressed from the situation, from the Epic situation. And that was a bold move to do back then, because to become independent in a sense was what I was agreeing to being, you know, to do back then. And I had no idea other than how to produce this music and make this music and shoot videos and how to do tours. I knew the basics of the tools that it takes to be able to be successful. And so what I did was, I was like, you know what? The talent that made these records still exists in me.
Yes.
So without the label, I'm still Jon B.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, so somebody else is gonna see the value of that, whether it's my fans or a new label. But until the new label comes, I'm gonna be the label. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna take this initiative and do this. And,
real quick, what would you tell someone, what would you tell an independent artist now that you didn't know then, in terms of encouraging them, or just probably the biggest misconception that people think about that whole independent journey?
Well, I think you have to be your biggest fan in one sense. You know, don't look for the validation from others. You be the rocket booster behind your spaceship.
Yeah.
You have to be the believer. And when you feel yourself starting to lack the belief and you're looking for validation through external sources and stuff like that, that's when you have to really question where you're at with your head. You have to do some reevaluation because you have to be the most important thing for yourself. And when we put other people in front of us, then it's like, don't be mad when you finish second, or you finish third, or you finish fourth, you know what I mean? Or you might not even finish in the top 10, you know, because you literally put yourself in the back of the heap. But when you put yourself as a priority and you are your biggest fan, and you like, you know what, I could produce other people, but matter of fact, everybody's not gonna just roll with the flow like I will. So why not be your own tool for your music? Produce yourself, put it out there. Nobody's gonna get in that way because you're not gonna argue, you know, with yourself. You're gonna know exactly what you're doing. So that's what I did in my case, was I was like, rather than try to get all these high profile producers or whatnot to collaborate with, man, I'm gonna go ahead and just hit these pads on this drum machine, play these chords, and you know what I mean, and write these lyrics. And,
that's the talent. That's the talent. And speaking of, let's talk about your latest album, Waiting on You, where you produced and wrote the songs yourself. Yes, man, this album is everything.
Thank you.
You got Tank on there.
Alex Isley's on there.
Alex Isley, with her
From
singing
Chicago.
stuff. Rick Ross,
Donnell
Jones from Chicago. Come on, man, talk about this album.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, to work with Donnell Jones, I mean, he was the first collaborator of the album, and we had done a bunch of shows together, but we had done Soul Train together, and I think it was 2000, I want to say 16, maybe 18.
Okay.
But it was a BET, you know, big deal, and it was the Soul Train, and they were honoring both of us, and as well as, you know, it was crazy because I was just like, there were so many people that were honoring us that night, that were being honored that night, but they put us back to back as far as like our songs, our presentation.
Yeah.
Both of us hadn't performed in a you know, show like that in years. So we're both really backstage kind of going, man, you all right, bro? You ready for this, bro? You know, and we're just like, man, just have fun with it, you know? And so we had so much camaraderie back then. It was Carl Thomas backstage. It was like, I mean, it was just like, it was like so many good cats backstage. But I remember me and Donnell just hitting it off in terms of a vibe, like, you know, really encouraging each other to just do our best and have fun with it. And then I said to him, I said, man, let me go ahead and shoot my shot, you know? And I said, bro, what would it be for us to be on the same record? He's like, man, I would love that, man. I was like, well, I got a song for us. I wrote this song called Understand, and you gotta hear it, bro. It's like another, like in the same, you know, style as They Don't Know. You know, and so I sent it to him, and he heard it, and he was like, yo, I'm with it. I am with it, bro. Like, this is a dope song. And he didn't want to change nothing. I mean, he's a dope pen, you know, writer himself. So, I mean, he could have like been like, I want to write my part, and I would have been fine, you know. But he was like, I love it. I want to sing it just like that, you know. And as a writer, as a fan of R&B, I mean, there's no more. It gets no better than that. You know, when you have the artist who essentially you hadn't visualized for. Same situation with Tank on the album. It was like, you know, he was such a a vocal influence for me.
Yes.
And when I got to run into him, I told him, I was like, man, you know, you're the vocal influence, bro. And he's like, I gotta hear it. And I played it for him, and he's like, I gotta be on that thing.
Wow.
And
Now,
so
how'd you go and get Rick Ross though?
Rick
Where'd that
Ross,
come
I had to go to his house.
Oh,
I had to pull up on
okay.
him. I had a friend who knew him, and he was like, oh, Jon B's in town. I was like, he's like, yeah, man, we got some ideas we want to throw your way, you know? He's like, yeah, all right, come on, pull up to the crib. So we came up the long driveway up to his house, and it's a very, very amazing, you know, place to kind of meet him is in his house, and him being in his most comfortable, you know, vibe. And walked in there, and just, you know, it was like very, very, the camaraderie, the back and forth was just there. You know, the energy was just there, the vibe was there, mutual respect, you know, and I
always love to hear when artists will share that, hey, we were able to collaborate. Has there ever been like a time when you wanted to collaborate with an artist, and you don't have to say who if you don't want to, but
well, Prince, he's not here anymore to come back and be like, it was like that, man.
Well, give us the tea.
But all I know is that I was supposed to work with Prince, and I flew all the way out to Minneapolis, and I sat in his lobby of Paisley Park, and I have on like leather lugs, like I had on, because I was sponsored by the Lugs company at the time, and so I had on their boots and you know, the whole Lugs outfit. And he was in his office or whatever, looking through the cameras, and saw me come in and told his people, I'm not working with him today. I don't like what he has on. And so the guy came down and told me, he said, the artist won't, I'm sorry, I know you were scheduled to be working with him today, and he was ready to work with you. I'll give you a tour of the studio, but he's not coming down. He's kind of uncomfortable with what you have on your attire. They even told me,
outfit?
And I was like, yo, I'll go change if I need to, like, you know. Right. But he was like, no, it's not gonna happen today, you know. So I came back the next day in like formal attire and everything. And they're like, he's still not into it. And
so how did you get past that? Like, what?
We never worked together.
But,
in fact, after that, I had done a show in San Francisco. And it was at Prince's, I guess, his favorite club that he loved to go, and he hung out there all the time just to go and hang out. But I happened to be performing there that night, and he showed up just on the regular.
Okay.
But he's like walking in the building, and I was like, oh my God, Prince, I'm gonna finally meet him. I see him, little short ass walking down the, you know, and like all yellow or something like that. He had his heel, it's still short, still shorter than me.
Shade.
No, hey, but God bless you, brother.
Right.
But you know, he knows what he did. Like he literally did one of these. He saw me, and he said,
oh wow,
and walked the other way, and I was like, just like that too. And I was like, whoa, you got a problem.
Confidence, though. That's what
I said, Prince, I hate it. That's what I said. No,
did he know that you just
no, I said, you know what? I said, you know what? I guess two light-skinned brothers can't be in the same house at the same time right now. I was like, you know what? I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to think. He's hating though. He's clearly hating. He's feeling away.
That's a good story though. I never knew that. That's huge.
Listen, man. I love Prince to this day. He's one of my like the serious like pillars in holding up my whole foundation. So, but I just never got to communicate that to him. This in the same way that I got to communicate to Babyface, you know, and really have that collaboration. And that's because that's where it was meant to go.
Sure.
My energy was meant to be with Babyface in the studio, and we recently just made a reuniting of sorts after years of not being cool.
So y'all talking? That's
and I don't want to say that we're not cool.
He's one of my absolute
we was never
faves.
not cool. It was just kind of like lost track of somebody.
Okay.
And you know, I can't lose track of him, man.
No.
He's the guy who gave me my start, you know, and everything.
Yes,
and there's never a show, there's never an interview, there's never an instance where his name isn't, you know, it doesn't come up and is exalted by me, you know, in terms of like I'm praising him, I'm thanking him for the opportunity that he gave me, and that there's no love lost with that at all. In fact, it's been only kind of reinvigorated, if you will, with this Cadillac Chronicles that we just did together, singing "Someone to Love" together in the car.
I saw that.
That's dope.
And that was crazy for me.
You were in the backseat cheese. I'm like, you look like a kid.
But there you go. I mean, I grew up being a Babyface fan, a fan of The Deal, a fan of Manchild, a fan of Tony Braxton, After 7, everything that came out of the LaFace, you know, cook up.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So 31 years, which is kind of unheard of nowadays. You know, a lot of artists that come out now, and this is no disrespect to any artist. I love all artists. Everybody's different and unique in their own way. But a lot of artists come out, they have this poppin' song, and then boom, where'd they go? They're gone. You know what I mean? The longevity of it all, Jon B. 31 years.
I know it.
And you're
It's
still
crazy.
going strong, selling out venues.
Traveling all over, all over.
Just got back from a European tour. I mean,
Yes.
it's an amazing thing. But I think that when you love on something the way I loved on this music, it's gonna love on you back. You
Yes,
know
sir.
what I mean? And it's like you get to see that success is a byproduct of doing something really well. You know, money is a byproduct of doing something really well and really consistently enough to where you can make money up, you get notoriety, and then at the same time, it's like, how much do you love it still? Because that's gonna show. You know what I mean? Like if you kind of love it, they're gonna react to that too. If you really love it and you show that you really love it through every aspect of what you do, I think that people are gonna get the message.
Was there ever a time that you wanted to walk away?
Many
music?
times. But you know, you can't walk away from your first love. And if you do, then you know you walked away essentially from what makes you really happy. You know what I mean? And I will say, next to my wife, you know, my first love is my music, you know, and my kids, of course, are my first love. But my other babies are my songs. You know what I mean?
Tell us a little bit about like your discipline. Like, do you feel like you're working harder now than the 90s?
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
Well, now I will say, back in the 90s, it was a bit more corporate, a bit more like, all right, you know,
Structure?
you're gonna be here, you're gonna be there, but
Yeah.
it's like I remember it being very spread out, you know, and I was like, oh, I was still new at doing shows, so I was like, oh my gosh, like wow. Now it's like every weekend, you know, 2-3 shows a weekend, 2-3 different states, you know, on a weekend, you know, and so it's a lot. And I'm a road dog. I'm a real, you know, rider with this, because I mean, I really don't turn down gigs, you know, like I go to every state, every city, and I think that's what's kept me kind of like afloat from even when I thought I wanted to walk away. Like a gig comes and it's like I'm up there singing, they don't know about this here. And I'm like, oh yeah, I remember.
Calm down, Beyonce. Calm down. It didn't sound that good. It didn't sound
all right, I remember.
We got to talk about your beautiful family, the wife.
Oh yeah, man, thank you. Yeah.
What is
His
Jon?
wife loves me, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
We've
she
never met, but she loves me.
Everybody
She loves
Beyonce.
Beyonce. She's like, oh, you love Beyonce. Right. You gonna do an interview with her again?
Yes.
I'm like, all right, great.
So what is Jon B husband like? What is Jon B dad like?
Father, yeah.
I mean, I'm just like, when my baby girls, like my youngest one, she's 12 and she's like a little chef. She just be in the kitchen, man.
What?
Burning it up, man, killing it.
At
And like
12?
she's at 12, everything she makes is fire.
It's good.
I mean, she made me this little bagel the other day that was just like with onions, sauteed onions on there, and like with the
12?
egg, and the egg was kind of like over easy, over hard, kind of just perfectly, like not yolky and all like and like runny, but just like cooked enough, just the perfect. And I mean, I'm just so proud of her. I'm just, you know, for waking up and being like, I just want to do this. And she made sourdough bread the other day, which is how do you...
12? Is she like studying the food?
Yeah, and this
network
took
or
like
something?
weeks. She had to make the first little bits of the sourdough to be able to make it, and then you gotta feed it every day and get it to a place where you can. I mean, it's a lot to do, and she did it at 12 years old. My 18-year-old is she's actually gonna be 19 if she. Wait, I think she is. She just turned 19. I'm still not used to her saying that she's 19. No, I didn't miss the birthday.
Okay, good.
She actually had her birthday in Europe on my European tour. We brought the family.
Nice.
But so 19, she's got a boyfriend now, which is kind of like cool, but she never had boyfriends. So now we have our first boyfriend. He's a cool young guy.
Can he sing?
He can't sing.
Oh, okay.
He can't sing. He be doing his thing though, you know, as far as like, you know, he's a good guy, man.
He's a good
I
guy.
would be afraid. I would be afraid. Like, let me tell your dad. Let me show your dad I can sing.
Right, yeah, no.
He's a good kid, man. This kid is so polite, and that's what I love about him, man. He's like, thank you for everything. everything. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. It's like, I just opened the door for you. Thank you so much.
Wow.
But he's just very, very polite kid. And she's a good girl, man. She's got a good head on her shoulders. And I'm not forcing neither one of my kids to follow in my footsteps necessarily. My eldest, she's into skincare and she wants to get a skincare line together. And wifey's my manager. So that's like the whole story right there. That's the whole family, if you will. Like, yeah.
Wow.
That's love. Let's talk about your fan base. 31 years in the game. 10th album. After about 10 years, you came out with this album. And we were just anticipating it because we hadn't heard, an album in 10 years. But your fan base, they have been with you throughout your entire career, Jon. It's not like they were like, okay, he don't have an album, I'm not a fan. No, we stick with you since the 90s.
It's been wonderful. I mean, like every time that I put a record out, it's like, it's not so much about how much it sells. It's like literally for me, it's about whether I'm singing it in the show and the people turn up when I start to sing the new song. And it's like, whether it's playing on the radio or not, it's like the fans know it. And I'm looking at it, I'm singing the chorus, I'm going, I know my new song. And that's the greatest, payback is hearing the audience sing your record back to you, or even just mouth the lyrics. Even just, you see their mouths moving. You're just, all right, that's what's up.
You got to give us a little tea. Tell me a unfortunate or weird fan experience. Have you had something crazy happen?
I'm sure you have.
I'm coming with the questions. Give me a fan experience.
I will say,
you did too much.
I mean, there's been some times I've had female fans when I first got married. They were very territorial about me. And very much like.
What does that look like, territorial?
Well, who's his wife? Let me, you know what I mean? And come back and then like try to challenge my wife and be like all up in her face. Like we're doing meet and greets and they'd be like, that's his wife? You know what I mean? And like kind of like be like all like real stand up or like kind of like pose like something to her. And then I'm like, hey, listen, if you want me to be nice to you, because you're my fan, you gotta respect my wife. So I'm gonna put you on, because this is one of my diehard fans. He used to come to all my shows, and she was a person I really like held in high regard. But for some reason, when my wife first came around, she was a little salty. You know what I mean? I'm like, listen, like you need to put together. You guys need to get together, understand each other. Like she has nothing to threaten you with. You have nothing to threaten her with. And rather than being like the territorial guy, be like. Whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, I mediated the situation. Now everybody cool, but I'm just saying that was a little weird. She almost wanted to fight my wife backstage or something like that. I was like, yo, but this is not somebody I was romantically involved with. This is just a fan, you know what I mean? Like,
that's a lot.
So yeah, but sometimes they be extra possessive with you. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna make it, that's taking it past the point, right? It's kind of scary.
For years.
And you're gonna continue to go through that because I was mentioning earlier, one of the PDs at the radio station, an assistant PD, she's like, what are you doing? I said, I'm getting ready for an interview. And she said, who are you interviewing? Kelly. She said, who are you interviewing?
Big shout, Kelly.
Jon B. Please shout her out right now.
Big shout, Kelly. What's up, Kelly?
Shout her out right now. Kelly.
Kelly, I love you, baby.
She was like, oh my God, Beyonce, I love him so much. I thought she was going to hyperventilate, but she loves you so much. Your fans rock with you.
Growing up in the 90s, Beyonce says it nice, I'm going to say it plain. You were the first white boy that I can think of that black women went crazy over in the 90s. They love you. They
brother from another mother, man. That's why I'm
from. Jon B. Like some of
us, and all you did was you just sang.
It's love. I mean,
some of us as black women, we thought you were a brother.
Hey, you know what? It's love. I mean, I just haven't. I really have a. Well, I'm your brother from another mother. I'm your brother for sure. And the thing is like, I have a different kind of love and respect for this music and the culture as well that goes around the music as well than a lot of guys do. And I won't speak on specifics or who. I'm just saying like the ability to reach me, to get me to come out to like a community event is not hard. To get me to go to such and such event, Essence Festival or whatever, and have you, it's not a hard thing. I'm there in a heart because that's my culture. That's backyard. R&B has been my backyard for 31 years now.
Wow.
So I really feel like an extended part of the family. And I just want to continue to be in the good graces of y'all, because so far the respect that I've shown has gotten me this far. I want to continue to show that same love.
Yeah. Wow. You're always invited to the picnic. Always.
Always. Oh man,
yeah.
thank you.
Just go straight on through.
Right. I know we got just a couple more minutes left. Tell us about your loved ones in California. I know you probably had some folks affected by the wildfires.
Yes.
How was that working out?
Well, we had the crazy fires that happened, and we were doing a lot right now to sort of help out those who have been, affected mostly by it. Through a company called Green Line, which a friend of mine named Jasmine actually has raised over $5 million already
Good job,
for needy people. Had gone through this experience, lost their houses, and a lot of what people don't know about Altadena, where I'm from, is it's a very, very affluent, black affluent history historically. Affluent black, successful black actresses, actors, artists, entrepreneurs.
Wow.
They all sort of came to Altadena as a place to really, really set up a community. And it has been a thriving community for many years now. Very, very, very diverse of a community, this is what made me, okay? Like, this is what made me turn out the way that I turned out as a kid, liking the style of music that I do, dressing the way I do, talking the way I do, whatever, carrying myself the way I do. It's because I grew up in Altadena, as diverse of a place as it is. I'm very proud to be from there, and we recently have been doing some things that are going to help the people as far as just fundraisers and things of that nature. And it's been really fun to get out into my backyard and perform in my backyard. We just did a show the other day just for the community in Altadena on Jackson Street, which is a street where one of my best friends lives, like right in his backyard. His mom came outside like, I can't believe you came today. You're doing this in my backyard. I'm like, man, you didn't have to go far, did you? Like, and seeing all my old friends from high school, whatnot, come out, brothers I hadn't seen since I was in 9th grade, and it's just a good thing to be able to run into people and they can see I'm still the same Jon, and I still got love for my city, man.
Love that. Last couple of minutes we got left. Top questions with Jon B. 3 minutes.
Okay, can I go first?
You go first. Go.
Okay. Your favorite shoe designer?
Woo! Oh my God!
Quick,
All
quick.
right.
Don't have to be named.
You're wearing
Just go ahead and say Fendi.
Okay.
Okay. Favorite junk food?
Woo! Oh my gosh! Hamburgers, cheeseburgers.
Hamburgers, cheeseburgers.
Okay. Favorite song that you've ever written?
Favorite song that I've ever written?
Yeah.
They don't know.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like that.
Yeah. Have you ever got on stage and forgotten lyrics to one of your songs?
Yes.
What did you do? Hum?
No, they don't know. Sometimes you sing a song so many times. Depending on how you feeling, you might do the second verse and the first verse, the first verse and the second verse. And be like, okay, that's not how it go, but we'll go and rock with you on this. When you have to really pace yourself, because you can get so excited in these performances that just the adrenaline alone will get you, and you'll be like, what? Wait, where am I at?
Right.
This ain't even, this is the first verse, I'm on the second verse. It's like,
Favorite place to visit in the whole world?
Ooh.
Anywhere.
Right now, I would say Hawaii is like my gem, my love, and we have a venue there called the Blue Note.
Okay.
And we've been doing that every year as an annual thing for New Year's. And it's a family thing. I bring my family with me, so it's just it's kind of a vacation and working at all.
One thing you got to get off of your bucket list before 2026 is over. One thing. It could be artistry, family. Tell me one thing.
I gotta own a yacht.
Okay.
I have to own a yacht, a nice size, over 60 foot yacht.
Okay.
I want a big boy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm shooting for that 100 plus, footer, but I want an ocean craft. I want something to be able to navigate the oceans and see.
Got 3 months to make that happen, Jon B. If you can meet anybody in the world, who would it be?
Living and
yeah.
Marvin Gaye.
Ooh, good one.
Okay.
Man.
My last question is.
We'll end it with you.
No, I don't know. I would say what Chicago or New York. Tell me why. And Bionce.
Oh, that's me. No, you can't say that.
We're here. No,
you can't say.
Or New York.
No, I can't pick. Neither one. I would say eat both of them or not at all because I can't differentiate the love. You know
That's
what
fair.
I mean? It's like the love is so valid for both places.
That's fair.
It would
That's
be like
fair.
telling your kids, like, I love you more than I love you. You know,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
That's
like
a good one.
literally like
Okay.
I be family to me, man. This is it.
Okay.
Grammy-nominated,
See how I got
award-winning
that, right?
artist, Jon B, platinum-selling artist.
Legend.
We thank you so much for joining
Hey,
us
love
on
is love,
Hot Mic
y'all.
and 30.
Legend,
We
And
appreciate
we forgot
you.
to say this. He likes
Love
thrift
it.
stores. He shops at thrift stores.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
don't tell nobody.
Go figure.
Listen, you all, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Hot Mic and 30. Of course, you can subscribe, like, and share with all your friends. The one and only
Jon B.
Thank you guys. Love is love.